We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The NAACP plays politics. Debt talks continue. Bud Light beer going bad, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lupkin, and here's the news you need to know. The NAACP issued a travel advisory against Florida, despite its chairman living in the Tampa Bay area. Florida is openly hostile towards African Americans, people of color, and LGBTQ+ individuals, reads a formal advisory on the NAACP's website. Before traveling to Florida, please understand that the state of Florida devalues and marginalizes the contributions of and the challenges faced by African Americans and other communities of color. The ominous warning comes despite the fact that Leon W. Russell, who is the chairman of the NAACP Board of Directors, lives in the Tampa Bay area. According to Russell's Twitter profile, the NAACP leader currently lives in the Tampa Bay area, while his profile on the NAACP website lists numerous posts he has held for the organization within the state of Florida. The facts disprove the NAACP's claim. Florida actually has more black-owned businesses per capita than California does. Additionally, crime statistics show Florida is safer for African Americans than Illinois, California, or New York. In fact, the travel advisory is more likely to hurt the Walt Disney Company and Disney World than it will the state of Florida, as it attempts to discourage African American tourists. President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy wrapped up talks on raising the debt ceiling late Monday without a deal, but the two leaders said they had a productive discussion on a plan to avert an unprecedented catastrophic default. We reiterated once again that default is off the table, Biden said. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has warned it's highly likely the federal government will run short of money to pay the country's bills and default on some obligations as soon as June 1st. McCarthy said he expected to speak with Biden every day until they have an agreement. Democrats have been calling for raising the borrowing cap without conditions, while Republicans are demanding spending cuts as part of any deal. The Irish Data Protection Commission on Monday imposed a record $1.3 billion fine on Facebook parent Meta after finding that the social media giant violated European Union privacy laws by transferring users' data from Europe to the United States. The commission ordered Meta to stop sending personal user data to the U.S. from the EU, which includes the EU and EU countries Iceland, Liechtenstein, and Norway. The fine is the largest the trading bloc has ever levied, surpassing an $887 million penalty a European privacy regulator demanded from Amazon, which the online retail giant said it would appeal. Meta said the decision was flawed and unjustified, calling it a dangerous precedent that threatened many companies. Bud Light has reportedly informed wholesalers it would buy back unsold beer once it expires, as the company continues to face backlash from its polarizing pact with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney. The Wall Street Journal published a lengthy feature on the company's struggles after conservatives across America have ditched Bud Light over the saga that began in March when Mulvaney publicized that the beer company sent packs of Bud Light featuring the influencer's face as a way to celebrate a full year of girlhood. Backlash was swift, and the promotion is now considered one of the most polarizing in the history of the digital space. Now it seems parent company Anheuser-Busch is taking steps to help wholesalers who have taken a hit. The brewer recently told its wholesalers that it would buy back unsold cases of beer that have gone past their expiration date, according to the Wall Street Journal report. President Joe Biden told Marines during a stop in Japan that his son Bo died in Iraq, according to a video obtained by the New York Post. "My son was a major in the U.S. Army. We lost him in Iraq," the 80-year-old president said during an exchange with troops at Marine Corps Air Station in Iwakuni, Japan on Thursday. The president visited Japan this month for the G7 Leaders Summit. Biden's son Bo died of brain cancer in 2015 at the Walter Reed Military Hospital in Bethesda, Maryland. Biden is drawing criticism from media online, with even liberal outlet Daily Beast writing that the president has puzzlingly made similar statements about Bo several times in the past. The comments come as polls show the majority of Americans do not believe he is mentally fit to serve as president. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.